What's up, everybody, and welcome to Read the Bible with me. I'm Stan Jr., and today we're looking at Job chapter 2. Yes, we're on the second verse of Job, second chapter of Job, and I'm excited to be reading the Bible with you. Now, if you are new here, please click that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you're notified every time we post a new video on YouTube, which is every day at 7 a.m., so you know. Now, if you're a Bible Club member, first I want to thank you, because without you, we can't send these Bibles to persecuted Christians. And without you, we can't send missionaries to the lost around the world. We can't do it without you. So I'm thankful for your $10 donation, and also just helps upkeep what I have to upkeep to do ministry. So I'm grateful for you, and I'm thankful. And if you'd like to become one, you can click the link in the description or ask for help in the comment section. Let's get started with chapter 2 of the book of Job. It says, "Again, there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, the Elohim, the council of God. And Satan also came among them to present himself before the Lord. And the Lord said to Satan, 'From where have you come?' Satan answered the Lord and said, 'From going to and fro on the earth, and from walking up and down on it.' And the Lord said to Satan, 'Have you considered my servant Job, that there is none like him on the earth, a blameless and upright man who fears God and turns away from evil? He still holds fast his integrity, although you incited me against him to destroy him without reason.' Then Satan answered the Lord and said, 'Skin for skin. All that a man has, he will give for his life. But stretch out your hand and touch his bone and his flesh, and he will curse you to your face.' And the Lord said to Satan, 'Behold, he is in your hand. Only spare his life.' So Satan went out from the presence of the Lord and struck Job with loathsome sores, from the sole of his foot to the crown of his head. And he took a piece of broken pottery with it, which he used to scrape himself while he sat in his ashes. Then his wife said to him, 'Do you still hold fast your integrity? Curse God and die.' Now we see here why the devil killed everybody, his family, his servants, his children. He killed everybody but his wife. Why do you think that is? Because the devil saw her heart. He knew her intention, and he said, 'Oh, I'm going to use her.' You better believe it. And when you start accusing men, you become an accuser of the brethren. You start to help Satan. That's why he kept her around. He didn't kill the wife. He said, 'I'm going to use her to tempt him to doubt God.' Oh, yes. And we see here that she says, 'Curse God and die.' But he said to her, as the spiritual head of the house, thank God, he stood up as a man and said, 'You speak as one of the foolish women would speak. Shall we receive good from God, and shall we not receive evil?' In all this, Job did not sin with his lips." He did not sin. Now he did not sin with his lips. Now Job's three friends come in. No matter what has happened to him, he's still faithful. Now when Job's three friends heard of all this evil that had come upon him, they came each from his own place. Eliphaz and Temanite, Bildad and the Shumanite, and Zophar the Naamathite. They made an appointment together to come to show him sympathy and comfort him. And when they saw him from a distance, they did not recognize him. You know, he had sores, he'd been beat up, he's probably starving, he's stressed out. And they raised their voices and wept, and they tore their robes and sprinkled dust on their heads, toward heaven. And they sat with him on the ground 7 days and 7 nights. No one spoke a word to him, for they saw that his suffering was very great. This is one of the reasons, they were good friends. I think people always hear these friends and say, well, they were wrong here, they were wrong there. But they didn't know that God and the devil were, doing what they were doing. They didn't know all that. All they see is the man in pain. So they come up to him and they weep with him. They sit with him for 7 days and don't say a word. And, this is, as pastors, we know this, but it may help you too, that when someone is grieving, The greater the pain, the fewer words you should say. Sometimes loss of a child or something like that, you just come and you sit with them. You come and you go take the trash out for them. You ask them, is there anything I can do to help? Because the greater the pain, the least amount of words they need. They need action. And so this is a great example of what to do when someone is going through a hard time in their life. Amen? That was chapter 2 of the book of Job. Thank you for reading with me. And I pray I see you tomorrow at 7. We'll be reading chapter 3. We're going to see, now that his friends are there, what more, happens. And where's Job's mind? We're going to see in the next verse. Where is he thinking right now? All right? God bless you. And I will see you next time reading chapter 2. Thank you for watching. Peace.